we've also got a battlefield. Sure, we're going to pop that one there. Maybe a risky move. In the graveyard. Got our first bandit. Right, we just completed a quest and we got a bunch of extra things. Hey, I don't remember you. You don't look like a local. That's because I'm not. I see. And you think you can just wander these parts without consequences? Times are rough, you know. Nothing to bite, nothing to wet one's whistle, and we have to deal with strangers who have no sympathy for our poverty. What? You think you're better than us? No. Well, now I do, but I didn't before. Did I guess right? Is this the correct answer? Because I'm getting the impression that this is one of those cases where my answer has zero influence on what happens next. Well, you've got insight, and it's the only thing you're going to keep today. Well, I mean, there's other things I'm going to keep. Your head, for one. That is just a straight upgrade in every way that counts. Yes, please. Come to think of it, murderers and thieves are part of this world too. My mission is to return everything back to normal. Should I be happy they're appearing again? On the other hand, being disgusted with murder and theft is also part of this world, so I guess I don't owe it to anyone to be happy. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, Aavak and chat. Just popping in long enough to say thanks to the Valheim pods. I've gotten through the long wait of my DA in surgery in a relatively calm way as I could. I just wanted to say thanks for being a wonderful distraction on a hard day. You're more than welcome, mate. More than welcome. Town cards sound like food for harpies? Question mark. Might be. I think it would be a bit rough though, don't you think? I mean that definitely sounds like a oh no, I've just fed a bunch of innocent people to harpies. I am a monster. Now, this is also a monstrous thing to do, by the way. This is what a village usually looks like. First they'll feed you, then they'll make you work. Now this is what this village looks like. The farmers couldn't fight off the hungry vampire. They could still fight you off, though. Spawns up to 4 ghouls once per loop. Transforms into something useful after 3 loops. Can I feed the goblins to the harpies? Why does everyone want me to feed the harpies? I'm starting to worry about you, Jack. Gloriousness. I think rather this be here than a meadow behind it. Harpy wife. Maybe that is why everyone wants me to feed the harpies. Okay. I'm not going to judge. Ooh. Magic damage. Damage to all. No vampirism, though. No. Counter 13%. That's really nice, but still a no on that one. Quest done. Hooray. And another forest, which I could put here if I really, really wanted to, but I'm not entirely sure that I do. What I might do, though, is place it here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm making this part of the world into a very dangerous place, I realize. But just think about how much blood this grove is going to be able to drink. We're feeding the groves even if we can't feed the harpies, chat. Glad to catch a stream. This game looks like a lot of fun. It really is, Anubis. It really, really is. At the very least, I'm having an awful lot of fun. Speaking about harpies, there we go. And there we go. We got our quest complete. Got a couple of new items out of it. Has Aavak fought a boss? No. I have not fought a boss at all. I do have one idea, Aavak. What if you surround the mountain peak with meadows? See, I've been wondering about that. It might work. I'll see about that. Maybe in the next run. Because as far as I'm aware, you can only have one mountain peak. That does have a soul. This does not. This does have a soul. So these could turn into ghosts. Tonk. That is nice. That's a nice 12% counter. That armor, though. What an upgrade. Damaged all magic damage and evade. Yes, we're going for it. I'll lose a bit of counter, but honestly, that was just really good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Time for us to get some gargoyles in the game as well. Wow, really? Counter again. Nah, nothing I want there. But I will have this. Then we'll place some more meadows down here. Okay. Ghouls. Lots of health. 20 damage per second. Rather, 20 damage a hit. Yikes. There's a lot of things here. They've all got souls, so they could all turn into ghosts. I'm going for the vampire first, though. That's not a bad move. This forest is going to get so much food. Ooh. Upgrade. Shield Master. 10% chance upon hit of stunning targets for 1 second. Dominant Mass. Damage is increased by 20% of defense value. Also, Survivalist. If your HP drops below 30%, your regeneration is doubled. Well, that's not as good. It might be okay if I was really going for a regen build. And even better, I hope it doesn't work. Well, that would have been as well. The mods have diplomatic immunity. I'm thinking Shield Master. That 10% chance of a stun sounds amazing. Yeah, I think we're going to go with Shield Master. Eat up, my forest friend. I love how we're healing off the chest. That's amazing. Let me just vampirically leech life out of this chest. Was that just a sleeping mimic or something? It's like, I'm having an awful nightmare. It's suddenly stabbing me and drinking me. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, it wasn't a nightmare after all. Oh, no. None of these are particularly good. I mean, well, actually, drop 1 vampirism for 10 of 8. Yes, actually, we're going to go for that one. That one was nice. Also, this meadow can go there because it'll automatically upgrade. Wait, Wait, the bandit turned into a ghoul? That's amazing. I was wondering why there was one ghoul in there, even though this only spawns things once per loop. Ha! That's fantastic. That's legit fantastic. Genuinely. Just wow. I approve. We've finally got a swamp. I'm not going to place it down for now. But I do want a cemetery, though. Bandit got known by vampires. Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense when you think about it. It makes absolutely perfect sense. I'm not liking any of the items we've got right now. Hopefully we can get some better ones before too long. At this point, we're pretty survivable, at the very least, but... I'm going to hold on. I'll see what we get. Oh, new quest. It's a level 5, so I really wish we could upgrade to this, but losing 9% counter and 7% vampirism is not something I want to do. But I think 'tis time for us to drop down some mountains and rocks, just to clear out my cards stack there. It also gives us more maximum life, so. Also, by the way, I can't control the healing potions. This is an auto battler, so effectively my character will use them when my character feels that they're necessary to be used. Got another cemetery I can place down. No, we're holding on to it. Got a chest in here. Oh, managed to... twice in a row managed to stun that skeleton. Skeleton's hitting for a lot, though. Skeleton hits a lot more than the vampire does. Ooh. No, I don't think so. That 5 damage, though. My goodness. Okay. Now we're getting into territory where I really am tempted. It's over 100 more HP. I will lose 8% of my evasion, but I will gain 11. Yes, we're going to go with it. I may regret that, but... Some goblins over here. Sound of backstabbing can be heard from miles away. I could put a meadow here and then another meadow there. Helps out a little bit. Aavak, you could rearrange the inventory, but can you rearrange the cards at the bottom? Might save one of your oblivions. No, you can't. Sadly, it's not possible. I could get rid of the goblin camp, though. Someone said that... Oh, wait, I'll wait for the goblin to move off first. And then we're going to be in planning mode next. And then I'll take care of that. I'm losing a fair bit of life here. But this is going to be a nasty area for us to fight no matter what. Now we're taking on the vampire. Good. Oh no, we're still hitting the ghoul. Come on. There we go. Oh my lord, there's going to be 2 of them. But the max enemies in a fight, I don't know. But the max enemies on a tile is 4 that I can see. Now, watch this. Does this go up or down? It goes down. So yeah, the deletion of a card is more impactful than the playing of Oblivion. It actually decreases it. And we got rid of a goblin. So you have no control over the fights. No. None at all. They play out the way they want to play out. Well, at least this isn't the quest mob. But unfortunately, we are attacking the high health unit. This is awful. Awful luck, because we could finish that off. Counters are helping, but I don't know if we're going to survive. We might. We've used up our last potion already. Right, let's pause it for a second. So close. So close. We've used up all of our potions at this point. Honestly, if this wasn't a quest mob, this fight would already have been over, and we would not have lost as much health there. Okay, vampirism 9%. We'd lose the counter, or rather, we'd lose a bit of the counter. We'd also gain regen. In fact, that's a straight upgrade, so let's grab that. This is a straight upgrade. Once again, let's grab that. We'd lose 7% vampirism there. But we would massively do more damage. We'd also lose 9% counter, though. But the regen is more important to me right now. Oh, okay. We're still alive, peeps. But we're not going to get potions again until we get over here. I think at this point, I rather desperately need to improve my healing. So let's pop a meadows there. Also, max health. There we go. Not, oh no, really? 2 of them at the same time? We may just straight up die here because that was awful timing for the day to tick over. Okay, managed to take one of them down. We might get the other one down before we're dead. Oh, it's going to come close. It is ultra close. That evade, though. Clutch evade. Oh. Clutch evade. I must away for a time, chat. I'll probably be back on mobile. But heading out to pick up a prize, because dinner got burned, but it's salvageable for pork fried rice tomorrow. Take care, Raph. Have a good one. Can we get through the gargoyle? Well, we've just got to walk slowly. We are regenerating 3 per second, and we've got a 27% vampirism, and a decent evasion, and we stun. It's possible. This thing hits like a truck full of trucks, but we won. Ooh. Ooh. The Count's lands. Now this is where the vampire's village, the vampire's dialogue at the beginning about how, oh, do your farmers need help? I'll help you. Like, my character didn't seem at all perturbed by the idea he was a vampire, and the vampire initially tried to warn him off and saying, like, I can't keep my head straight. The vampires seem to be more of the keeping pets type than, or maybe cattle, than the just, you know, pillage and fill with terror. Yep. So, the Count's lands. The village is thriving under the vampire's protection, and its inhabitants are very generous. Heals 135 HP upon entering. Gives you a quest with better rewards. So, there you go. Now, I'm not sure if the vampire is now friendly or not. But we've only got 1 potion because we immediately used the potion when we got here. We're not going to have to face the ghouls again, thankfully. So we might be alright. Let's increase our maximum health a bit further. fact, let's do it even further. Feeding people that I didn't feed them. Well, okay, look, the first ones were fed to them. The rest of them, I can only assume that the blood is being gathered humanely. But at this point, yes, we are now in potential dangerous territory. We could away with all these materials, or we could press forward. What say you, chap? What do you think? Forward for glory! Alright, very well, I'm going to put a swamp there then. Followed by a cemetery. Let us go. Oh! Really? There are mimics in this? I was being silly before. Well, this is an awful start. It is chomping me so much. Ouch! Just scan. Ooh. Redemption. Very much redemption. And a grove. I called it, yeah, I know, right? I basically jinxed myself with talking about mimics. That is better regen for very slightly less damage. Goblin leader. Oh, I thought goblin leaders only happened if there were more enemies there. Apparently not. Okay, good to know. Don't really want to trigger too much here. Pop that there, though. Need more HP per day, you see. And just as we did that, we got the HP in. Things are starting to hit hard now. I need my defense up. Ooh. Lose evasion, though. But this would take us up to 37% vampirism. Tempting, but I'm going to hold off right now. Oh, dear. They hit like trucks full of trucks. They hit like trucks full of trucks. Okay, well, it was nice knowing you, chat. Dapper rips. Oh, we evaded it for a moment. I could push for the higher defense because this gives me almost 10 extra damage mitigation. Hey, Zychron, thank you very much for the raid, mate. Welcome. You joined us at an interesting time. Yeah. You can't die now, you got ready. Well, the only way I think that we're not going to die is if I don't unpause. You were also playing Loop Hero. Fantastic, mate. How far are you gone? We're very early on. This is our second expedition. They arrived for the main moment, yeah. I think the only way we're going to get out of this is if we go for the extra damage mitigation, we would lose the vampirism, though, and the 1.2 regen. At this point, it's just to see if we can get through this fight without dying. Odds are very slight. Yeah. We only keep 30% of all of our loot. Look at all the loot we lost. Oh well. That's what we get, yeah. I'm alive, but how? Thanks to us. A small group of us dragged you here. It wasn't easy. You're really heavy. You should stop eating as much. How could you fight off all those monsters? They nearly killed me. That's also interesting. Many of them vanished right before our eyes. Some we managed to avoid, but I think most of the beasts were gone even before we left the camp. I think your trips are deeply connected to your memories. Everything falls apart as soon as you're unconscious. Oh, good to know. Aavak, how could you? I believed in you and yet you died. Well, no, I didn't. You see, I got dragged back here. Totally alive. The biscuits were not acquired. That is very true, Jeff. Clearly, pushing your luck was a bad idea. Always be a cagey coward. You get more loot. Oh, yeah, that's true. But have we got... No, we haven't got quite enough for the farm yet. No, we haven't got enough for anything, actually. So, you're fighting or anything? I'm not sure, actually. I became a holy warrior. Literally, holy. Full of holes. Zycron, thank you for the 100 bits, mate. That was really, really kind of you. You're in Act 2. I am dying a lot in Act 2. I can only imagine. I mean, I haven't even faced the boss in Act 1 yet. Chat warned me in no uncertain terms, do not face the boss yet. I feel a little bit sad, but, you know. We didn't really get to see swamps yet, which is a shame. But what I feel we needed was the road lantern, honestly. And as much as getting the double healing is good. I'm thinking of dropping the cemetery. I know. Like, these are the two ways that I get a certain resource. Alternatively, I could drop the vampire mansion, but we never even saw what the town gave us when we had that. But having the road lantern would mean that I could reduce the amount of spawns on a tile. Ultimately, I have to pick one of these to drop. Yes, the chrono crystals. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the chrono crystals. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep the cemetery. I didn't really appreciate how chonky skeletons hit. The chrono crystals next to the cemetery was dire. So we're gonna have. Oh, actually, you know what? I could just. No, I think I would prefer the road lanterns this time. We could use that to reduce the issue with the ghouls as well. However, we've been going for about 3 hours now. I think it's time for a tea break. Do you not think so? I think so. I absolutely believe that we need a tea break. And I will think a little bit more on whether we take the road lantern or the chrono crystals. I think we're going to take the road lanterns, though. Either way... I think that went through. Yeah, it did. Either way, when we return, we're going to be going on the next run. So see you in a few minutes, Jay.